This is Wild Chronicles. I'm Boyd Matson. In some parts of Florida, alligators and humans are vying for the same prime real estate with all the amenities. Living in such close proximity can be dangerous, especially since both populations are on the rise. At a public school, an alligator has taken up residence in a nearby pond. So trapper Bobby Collins has been called in to help.
What it is, the school is just trying to stop an accident before it happens, you know. Where'd he go?
Collins sets out a tempting morsel as bait. It's a pungent cow's heart.
That's about all we can do with him.
The gator takes his bait, and Collins pulls in the animal.
Got it? Be good for the yearbook.
Alligators have killed a number of people in Florida in recent years, but experts say far more gators are killed by hunters and perhaps by pollution. Biologist Perrin Ross is catching alligators from a polluted lake in central Florida, trying to discover why so many of these animals are dying. To see what the alligator has been eating, the team must pump its stomach.
I'm going to squeeze it like a Heimlich maneuver, and the water will supposedly begin to come out.
There we go. Oh, and lovely stomach contents immediately. Definitely got a fairly recently ingested turtle. There's also some fish bones in here. See, that's a fish bone.
Oh, sure.
So we're specifically interested in which fish they're eating and whether they're eating a larger proportion of some of the fish, which has been implicated in some dietary deficiency diseases in some other animals and some other places. So it's just one of the many lines of investigation that we're looking at now.
I'll be happy. Get back up.
Ross also releases hatchlings, incubated from eggs his team has collected.
These are babies. We collected their eggs from nests on Lake Griffin and incubated them. So we'll put them back as close as we can to their mother's nest. We find they survive quite well that way. Quite often an alligator, we assume it's the mother, will associate herself with them and look after them.
Ross says only about 20% of his hatchlings appear to survive their first year. So while some alligators are taken from the wild, others are returned. Ross believes there's enough room in Florida for a controlled population of alligators to live side by side with humans.
I think if people will tolerate them and modify their behaviour to the small extent necessary, we should be able to coexist.
Trapper Collins agrees.
I think the best thing to do is best for the old alligator, you know, is just leave him alone. Just let him be an alligator out there in the lake.
Alligators and humans struggling to maintain a balance in a crowded community. Check for Wild Chronicles on your local PBS station.
Sponsored by National Geographic Mission Programs. taking science and exploration into the new millennium.